Hi there, this is Garnet Hertz. I'm giving a quick overview of some of the different chapters in my book, Art and DIY Electronics, which was released today. I'm just sitting in the chair that the delivery person handed the box to me in. This book is out today from MIT Press. So, this video is about exploration and 20 oscillators in 20 minutes by Darsha Hewitt, Canadian artist living in Germany. Technological performance, hedonization, like pleasure, and the thrill of impending failure. Now, this chapter goes through and talks about Hewitt doing this performance where she builds an electronic circuit on a breadboard like this in front of an audience while the audience is sort of cheering her on in a timed kind of like a nerd death match with herself. If you should just Google 20 oscillators in 20 minutes if you want an example of a gutsy kind of tech performance. Hewitt totally nails it, and this piece is absolutely fabulous. And Hewitt is totally fabulous beyond this work too. So this chapter, I talk about this piece, 20 oscillators in 20 minutes. So what she does is she lays out this breadboard. She starts a timer and she says, okay, everybody, I'm going to make this. It's basically a 20-track drum machine made with super simple components with oscillators. And I introduced this as an example of kind of like this technological performance and technological performance art, kind of building technology as a thing. There are there are obviously other people that do this. Circuit benders, audio people do this. A group called Loud Objects with Kunal Gupta, Tristan Parich, and Katie Shima, who do circuits, and you can hear the sound changing as the circuit is being built. And I relate this to the practice of live coding. Live coding is the idea of doing similar stuff with computer programming and coding in front of an audience. I talk about Catherine Marwaki and Jonah Burker-Cohen, two in their Scrapyard workshops, Scrapyard Challenge workshops, and the idea of Chaos Communication Congress, Hackers on Planet Earth, DEF CON, and other hacker events that have similar kind of tech, almost like a tech sport or tech exploration, like lockpicking. This is like a lockpicking competition at DEF CON conference. And thanks to Dave Bullock for that photo. And I use this to talk about ideas like zombie media. I also introduced this idea of hedonization by Rachel Maines. Hedonization is this idea that I'll just read it here. In her research, Maines tracks how work-oriented chores and their associated technologies have shifted into leisurely tasks and objects over time. Examples include gardening, hunting, cooking, needlework, home mechanics, and brewing. So this idea of something that used to be kind of a labor flips into leisure under certain circumstances. And although this is like hard work, it is sort of done in a leisurely way that's done for entertainment purposes and done as performance. And it makes for great performance. So I use this to talk about that example. And so that's the chapter on Darsha Hewitt chapter 2.3, Exploration and 20 Oscillators in 20 Minutes. In my book that just came out today, Art and DIY Electronics by MIT Press, available everywhere. Thanks.